What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and fellow YouTubers? All of you are very welcome on this video where we're actually going to showcase all of the items that are inside the lockbox of the Sona that has just been released a couple of days ago. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cover two sections of this Sona lockbox, what's inside, featuring featuring space and ground as well. There are a couple of traits and a couple of weapons that definitely must be showcased. So I'm going to start off with ground and then I'm going to head off to space. With that being said, let's go and take a look. Obviously, we got three new universal kit modules that can be used by any profession, tactical engineering or science. So you can basically use all of them. We got a couple of new weapons. We also have a new outfit that I'm definitely going to showcase this on my character after I visit the tailor, obviously. And we have a universal console that has also kind of nice to look at. We have dual heavy cannons and also cannons. We have beam banks and also a beam array. For all of this are for our ship, as well as Lobi items that are also a space set on their own. So we got three items that are a space set. So we got this Isolytic plasma cannon. We have these dual beam banks. We have a Tricobalt torpedo launcher and also a console universal with weapon sensor enhancer. These four items are available through the Lobi store. They each cost 200 Lobi if you want to purchase them on your own. But we are going to feature all of these items for ground. Now, like I said, there are two new ground two new ground traits. And also for space, there are also two new traits for that. So I'm actually going to bring them up because I already opened them up on my character, and you guys can actually see and read what the information is about them, and we are going to go through that right now just to start this video off. So here we go. While you remain stationary, you will gain an increasement to outgoing damage and regeneration rate at the cost of the resistance rating. So while stationary, while you are not moving, and you can see it right here, or is it ticked up with 5 of those stacks. I will gain introspection. So we're going to get +5 to bonus to all damage, +5 health regeneration, and -5 all damage resistance rating. Now, mind you that this is +5% bonus to all damage, and this is also +5% to health regeneration. So if you guys are lagging in health and are taking a lot of damage, this is definitely one of those traits that you might want to use. Me personally, definitely loving this thing. More damage while you are stationary. I usually go like crouching and aiming down the sight, so I got an increasement in like gazillion times the amount of with this trait selected. The next trait is this one. This one is called the invigorating radiation. So this is also a ground trait. After taking radiation damage, you heal over time and remove all of the debuffs. When receiving radiation damage, an X amount of points every 1 second for the next 4 seconds, and removes damage over time effects for the next 5 seconds, can occur once every 30 seconds. Now, obviously, these numbers that you guys are seeing right here, these are based off of my character, the items that I have, the skill points that I have in my ground, and etc. So these might be totally different, but remember, after taking radiation damage, you get a heal over time. So and also remove all of the debuffs. So this is definitely, these two are definitely worthwhile for ground. Now there are obviously two for 2 for space as well. So we got 2 space trait. After taking radiation damage, you heal over time and remove all of the debuffs. Basically just like the same for ground. And also a space trait. While in combat, you gain a stacking bonus to damage resistance, to all damage resistant and regeneration. While in combat, gain 1 stack of repair crew every 5 seconds, up to 5 maximum per stack, plus 5 to all damage resistance rating, and also plus 5% hull repair rate. So if you're definitely losing a little bit on hull, as most of the top DPS players are tanking with their hull, this could be very nice in addition to all of the items that we are currently using. But for ground, wow, these 2 items definitely awesome to have. I don't know about this invigoration trait, but the other one, the introspection, definitely going to use that more often. So we are going to see that in action while my character is going to move. All of these items, all these stacks, I should say, are going to remove or going to be removed, as you guys saw. And when my character is stationary, meaning not moving, you're going to get like a aura kind of deal going on right there. So that is 1 stack, and that's the second one. So all of my damage output is going to increase. That's the third one. Now that's the 4th one. Very nice. And each of these stacks give you a plus 5% in ground. So definitely awesome to utilize. Now we also have some, I only have like 3 different weapons that I can showcase. So I'm just going to equip that and pull it up. So this is how it looks like. Let me remove the HUD for you guys so you guys can actually see how this ground weapon looks like. Now, I'm not going to make one of those cinematic videos that I usually do. I mean, I can just aim it down the sight so you guys can see. Really awesome in its design. Kind of looks like a drill head if you look closely with the drill piece right there. And we are going to start a little bit of ground combat with another character of mine that I have that is there stationary. She's going to be like my dummy, my practice dummy, just to showcase this weapon. But it looks good, right? I mean, the hand positioning where she's holding like the weapon is kind of weird, but it is what it is, and I like it. Anyway, that's the first weapon. Let's see the second one. So there is no difference between them. This one I already used, and the other one is already equipped. So that is not going to change. So if I switch between them, okay, so all of the ground weapons, or at least these weapons, are the same. There is no different textures to them. So this one was a plasma sniper rifle. This one was a plasma split beam rifle, and this was a high density beam rifle as well. So all of the rifles have the same texture to it. Hey, where did my hand go? What the hell? Okay, it's on my back. Bring it up. There it is. So all of them have the same feel. Looking like that. All right. Let's equip a I think this one was this was a normal dual pistol. Or was it a single pistol? No, it's a dual pistol. All right, let's bring that up. Where is it? Come on, there it goes. It's probably just a little bit harder to see, but it's kind of like a joystick. It's like one of those game console joysticks or a flight simulator kind of thing. Very cool. Look at that. She is definitely looking formidable with those. Very nice in details. We are seeing some like pointers right here, some drill head beats. Cool, very cool. So dual pistols, and there is also a single pistol. If we change the weapon, there it is. That's the single pistol that she is holding, that my character is holding. Very nice. Kind of, this upper part kind of looks like a hypo spray, doesn't it? That the doctor uses on his patients. That is crazy. That's awesome. All right, let's see how it is going to look like when it's going to be fired. And I kind of need, okay, this is primary. Where is the secondary? Here it is. Okay, so target up there, primary firing. Oh, she has that cloaking ability. Yeah, sorry about that. My character kind of has that 2 set piece. It's gonna go away right there. Okay, cool. And here is the secondary. Primary again. Nice. And secondary. Hold resistance, okay. Nice. Okay, she cloaked. All right, let's do the dual pistols, because that is always nice to see. Nice. Really fast respawn times. Now, obviously, the secondary mode is really harder and longer to complete. Oh, there she goes again. Time for me to switch weapons. All right, it cannot be modified in combat. Okay, out of combat. Here we go. So let's use the rifles. There it is. Aiming down the sight. This is the sniper rifle. Hopefully I'm not going to kill her right away. Okay, good. So, really cool. Come on. Decloak. All right, here we go. Nice. I like it. Sniper rifle again. Nice. All right, what were the other ones? Split beam and high density. Let's use the high density. Oh man, I wish you didn't cloak so I don't have to wait that long. There it goes. Nice. I really like them. They're really small, but they're going to do a lot of damage. Now, I'm just gonna go, all right, I cannot move that. Red condition, red alert condition. Anyway, so here they are in just the random modifiers that I got. Now, obviously there are better ones. I mean, this thing is a damage times 3, so I don't know if there is going to be a better one than that, but you might have, like, I don't know, crit H or crit D, I don't know, maybe you're going to like that. But this is damage increasement by times 3, so plasma damage and DPS 2.5%, pulling the enemy near the target together. So if you have like a bunch of other enemies that are closely by like your enemy utilizing this thing, when it's going to proc at 2.5%, it's going to pull all of them at one single location. Very nice. Sniper shot, yeah, basically the same deal. All right, moving on to this one. Knockback, critical, yeah, critical severity has been increased on this thing because it has the random modifiers, an increasement in damage and knockbacks. So Yeah, I'm really liking them. The 2.5% in pulling enemy near the target location is definitely awesome if you want to use like a pull and then, I don't know, maybe a grenade or something like that. Definitely cool. Let's see the dual pistols right here. I'm seeing that every single bit of a weapon have those 2.5%, including the space weapon have them. Isolytic weapons, all of them have the 2.5% chance to pull enemies near the target's location. Nice. Very nice. This thing, for an example, has a crit H in critical chance times 3, so very nice as well. So you're going to crit a lot with this thing. Anyway, let's move on to all of these universal consoles. Now, obviously, you can equip all of them regardless of your profession. So engineering, tactical, science, all of you guys can utilize all of these to your liking, and let's see what they do. So disable the summoning, or no, disable the summons. Okay, this is based off of the enemy, I guess. Res all to allies in range. Oh, okay. Transport inhibitor field. So for 18 seconds to ally in the radius, immune to teleport. Also 22.9 all damage resistance rating to foes within the radius. Cannot transport in allies or fabrications. Activate. What? Cannot transport in allies. So if you guys are using like security team within like PvP arena, like the one that we are currently on, you cannot use security or drone fabrication. Let's actually see this, because this one is a engineer, so she should be able to summon like drones and stuff like that. Let's see, where is, okay, that's one of those abilities. That's new. Stasis Drone is new. Was the other one? There we go. Transport inhibitor field. All right. So for the next 18 seconds, I kind of need to switch a little bit back and forth with this thing to see if it is or if it's not working. All right. Let me just set that up. So I am noticing a couple of stuff right here. This field is not based up on your enemy, but it is based upon your character. Really nice, because I was thinking like it is based upon the enemy and where their locations are. So this one is not. This one is definitely based upon your character, and it's going to follow your character, or it is based upon the location of your character. So if I activate this thing, it's going to brush out in all directions with my character. So when I'm going to move, this entire field is going to move with me. And like you guys are seeing the animation right there, it has disabled all of the support drones and all of like, you know, shield drones and stuff like that, that this engineering character can utilize. And wow, that is just crazy. The cooldown isn't that big. I think it was 20 seconds. No, I think it was, let's see how much it is. 35. All right. 35 and 18 seconds of the duration. So that means 17 seconds that you cannot utilize this thing. But let's see how big it is. It is roughly 20 meters, 18 and a half. Yeah, it enveloped that character, because that character is about 19 meters away from me. And so it is a 19-meter radius in all directions. When you're going to utilize this thing, nobody within the vicinity or within that force field kind of stuff is going to be able to summon anything like drones and stuff like that. I'm going to move over to my engineering character right now to actually show you guys what I'm talking about. So you guys can see it is grayed out. I cannot activate the support drone fabrication right here because I'm within that force field. And now that force field ended. So, and now I can access the support drone fabrication. Wow. Okay, here we go, back again. This one is, wow, I can definitely see this one from ground. Definitely an improvement. And I'm actually wanted to test this thing in the Kobali Prime, because Kobali usually have those, I forgot their names, what they're called, but those support drones that actually hold you in place. So this one is not going to be, they're not going to be able to call on those support drones or whatever they're called to hold you in place. Those status field thingamajigs. Wow, definitely useful. All right, the next one is a Stasis Drone. Summon a Stasis Drone for the next 20 seconds. So a Stasis Drone is going to fragile hold for the 6-second half versus player, so 3 seconds if I'm going to use it on her. Electrical damage every 1 second for the next 10 seconds. Also radiation attack, an X amount of radiation damage every 1 second for the next 6 seconds. Wow. Okay. So this is definitely worthwhile for engineers, I'm reckoning. All right, let's use this. And it is holding her in place. Now she has been like cloaked because I have that space set. But this thing should hold her back and also give her radiation damage. Look at that. Oh, that is so awesome. And the duration is not that big as well. Nice. The cooldown is not that big as well. It might be something to do with like cooldown factors that I have on this character, but for 20 seconds, it's not bad. It's 35-second in cooldown for me, and 20 seconds it's going to be utilized at her, and it is doing radiation damage as well. Look at that. She's being held. Nice. Oh, that is so cool. That is awesome. This support, or this Stasis Drone, if you guys are into summoning drones, and most of you guys that are using engineering based characters, definitely tactful for utilizing that. All right, moving on to the isolation field generation, plus stealth and plus damage to allies within the range. So target selves create a isolation field generator for 30 seconds. So you're going to get stealth, plus 440 stealth to out of combat allies, plus 20, plus 20% bonus all damage for a short duration ever after leaving the stealth. I actually want to see this thing because I'm not really buying it. Okay, so this field has actually made my character stealth. How far does that field go? About 10 meters, roughly. Yeah, about 10 meters. And how much? Plus 20 bonus damage for a short duration after a leaving stealth. So my damage increase should, or at least when I'm not stealthed anymore, I'm going to get plus 20% bonus to all damage for a short duration after leaving stealth. That is insane. So all of these actually do damage in one way or another. All of these kit modules. Wow, that is nice. Kind of need to look at whatever is good for my character right now. All right. So this was the part where we actually showcased everything on the ground. We are going to head up into space and utilize all of the other consoles and weapons to see what kind of visuals they're going to have, and also they're going to be good or not. So let me just let me just set that up, and we'll go into space in a very short amount of time for you guys. So this is space PvP, player versus player map, solar wind. If you guys are unfamiliar with this, this is just a map where you can fight against other players, make them your enemy. If you're into that. Me personally, definitely not into that, but I'm actually using my other character as a dummy for target practice, so we can actually showcase the different animation of these normal weapons that come out of the which one was it? This one, the special equipment pack. If you open up the Lobi, no, not the Lobi, if you open up the Sona lockbox, you have a chance to obtain one of these weapons. So if you open these weapons, you have an option to use a random cannon weapon, a random beam weapon, or a random ground weapon. And the ground, I already demonstrated that on the previous section of this video. And now we are going to demonstrate all of the other ones in space. First of all, the traits. Let me just get there. Traits, this one. Now there are two, and I already covered the ground and the space already, but just to refresh the memory a little bit, we have two reconstructive reconstructive radiation. So when receiving radiation damage plus 3000 hit points every 1 second for 4 seconds, and removing damage over time effects for 5 seconds can occur once per 30 seconds. And also repair crews. While in combat, you gain a stacking bonus to all damage resistance and regeneration. So while in combat, you gain 1 stack of repair crews every 5 seconds, up to 5 max per stack. You're going to get +5 to all damage resistance rating, and also +5% in hull repair rate. So that is definitely awesome to utilize. Now, opening the Sona lockboxes, you also get one of these universal consoles, the sensor burnout. So this thing is going to give you plus 1.5% in critical chance. Very nice, right? Critical chance is giving us critical severity. Very cool. And also plus 15 to starship drain expertise. That's going to improve the shield and energy and shield drain, and also resistance to the same. And also a sensor burnout, and that is an activatable trait, I guess, or an activatable skill. Electrical damage over time, confuse, and perception debuff. So all of that, all of those numbers that you guys are seeing, those 19,359.6 electrical damage over the duration of 10 seconds. That is just based on my character. You guys could have like a totally different number. Decreases stealth sight by 9.99% for the next 3.7 seconds, and also confuse the foes for the next 3.5 seconds. Let's use that. Yes, I want to equip that. What was it called again? Sensor burnouts. S. Starship sensor burnout. There it goes. Let's put that right here. Number 2. All right, so I'm going to use that on my dummy character if it's going to go out of combat. And let's see what the animation is, what kind of visuals we're going to get. The enemy is right now at 3.16 kilometer in its distance. Big fail, because it didn't even target him or her. So they should definitely say that this is a cone attack. So definitely needed to be on the front part of my enemy. I thought it was like a 360 degrees, some kind of pulse or something like that. All right. Yeah, a little bit of misunderstanding. Okay, let me just cool this down, this 2 minutes, so we can use it again. All right, now that thing is cooled down. Wow, 2 minutes. is really a long time, and we are getting a friend request. Very nice. Okay. Round 2. Sensor burnout. There it is. Wow. That is such a cool animation. It totally removed the shielding of this guy, and it's eating away at his hull. Wow. Nice. Now, granted, I don't think this character has, or my character has, like really decent gear, but still, it totally removed one side of his shields and also ate away at his hull, as it stands right there. Now, I don't know if it actually took about 20,000 hit points from him, as it says right there, electrical damage, but close to that vicinity, definitely. Yeah, this could be something you guys might be interested in, definitely. Give it a try. I mean, as it says right there, if you're going electrical damage over 10 seconds, very cool. And also confused, you actually saw that animation right there, so the ship was like confused, and very nice. I'm actually going to do I want to do this? Yeah, let's discard these weapons. Let's discard all of them. There. I actually started combat. That wasn't good. Anyway, let's equip. No, yeah, we are out of combat. Cool. What? Class requirement not met? What does that mean? That's crazy. What? Oh, maybe it's because I am in oh, that's weird. So the dual weapon or the dual heavy weapons, you cannot equip that on this thing? That's weird. Class requirement not met. Okay. So you can only equip heavy cannons on this thing. Not the dual heavy cannons. That's weird. We are going to switch ships. Can we actually do that within this thing? Let's see. Let's see. Nope, we cannot do that. Okay, that is a shame. Anyway, a little bit of a fail on my part. I thought you could have. All right, is this on auto fire? It is on auto fire. Remove that auto fire, and let's see what kind of animation these weapons have from the lockbox. All right, so basically the same animation, that normal white yellow line that we saw on the review that I did with all of the other ones. Yeah, basically the same thing. Okay, so not going to waste enough, or at least not going to waste a lot of time displaying all of these. I am going to go and do the information about them. Maybe there is something that is really, well, no. Not really. So you got that 2.5% proc is going to pull enemy near the target together. Also confuses mines and torpedoes near the target, and also gives a little bit of plasma damage. Now, all of these weapons are basically based on plasma. So that's cool if you're looking for plasma damage to do a little bit of damage over time ability. Definitely use these. You can only obtain them from the Sona lockbox, and that's going to make these weapons a little bit expensive, I guess, on the exchange. Probably also with the modifiers, if the really good ones are definitely going to go up in price, and the really bad ones are going to be very cheap, but you might find yourself lucky to obtain one of those that might be beneficial to you. Anyway, we are definitely going to use these weapons. All right, so that is a forward-facing cannon and a torpedo and a universal console. Now, all of these weapons that I just equipped are from the Lobi store. Each of them cost 200 Lobi, and let's see them in action. So this one is going to destructible projectile, high area of effect damage plus disable, creates a level 51 Tricobalt device with a 1 kilometer radius explosion. All right, let's move out of 1 kilometer. We don't want to be vaporized as well. What else? Kinetic damage disable for 2.2 seconds, also plus 50 to repel. Okay, so this thing is going to move backwards. That's nice. When firing energy weapons, 2.5% chance of doing physical damage every 1 second for the next 10 seconds. It's also going to ignore the shields. Nice. Critical hits with this weapon have plus 22.88 armor penetration. What? When launching mines or a targetable torpedo, grants to them 8,837.1 temporarily hit points. Oh, this is based off on the torpedo. So this thing, if I fire this thing, it's going to have a little bit more health points. So the enemy is not going to be able to kill it fast. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Boom. Disable resistance. Very nice. It also was like a really fast torpedo. Let me just move out of a little bit further away. No, not on auto fire. Don't want you on auto fire. Come on, move. That's good enough. Let's see. Do I have high yield? I do. All right. Torpedo high yield on this thing. Heavy Isolytic Tricobalt device. Let's see if it's going to repel. Nice. Oh, look at that animation. Oh, that's awesome. That is, I like it. I like it a lot. Nice. Now, this is definitely worthwhile if you guys are utilizing kinetic damage. My skills on my character, you guys know this, are non-existing. I don't have any consoles that going to add to kinetic damage, but this thing, wow, nice. Anyway, the dual beam banks. All right, let's read about that. So 555 plasma damage with 444 DPS. That is really low because it is based off on my character. Firing weapons, physical damage every 1 second for the next 10 seconds. Really small 2.5% proc on that. When firing projectiles, 10% chance of physical damage. Critical hits with this weapon have plus 22.8 armor penetration. So if you are going to get a critical hit with this thing, it's going to go through the roof. All right, let's see this thing in action. 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Critical, critical, critical. Nice. Critical. Nice. Now, obviously, this is the base damage. This is not being enhanced by any of these abilities that I have. I don't even have the best abilities for this weapon to be enhanced by, but nice. Very cool. All right, the single plasma cannon. Now this thing has a 180-degree targeting arc with 341.6 plasma damage. Basically the same proc. 2.5% physical damage every 1 second for the next 10 seconds. Is going to ignore the shield. When firing projectile weapons, 10% chance of physical damage every 1 second. And critical hits with this weapon have plus 22.88 armor pen. Nice. Very cool. Fire. And it is giving a lot of criticals. Nice, that explosion. I love it. Oh, it's out of... I cannot use it that fast. Come on, come on, come on. I want to see that big explosion. Here we go. Boom! Wow, look at that. And we got that visuals right there. And we have that explosion at the end. That is such a cool item. I love it. Does that universal console give us an activatable clicky? Let's see the set bonus and all of the information on this. Subspace weaponry is dangerous! Exclamation mark. It should be right here. If you plan on breaking subspace, you have to be precise with it, and you have to be ready to deal with the consequences. To aid with this, the one-of-a-kind weapon sensor analysis increases your accuracy rating, ablative hull plating, and control expertise, helping you hit your foe more precisely with and withstand the effect of the blast should you get caught near it. Nice! Oh, that's awesome. 2.4% in... what am I saying 2.5? That is somehow... that is just how my brain is working right now. 24.4 accuracy rating increases your chance to hit the target with weapons. 24.4 in Starship ablative hull plating. This skill improves your starship resistance to kinetic and physical damage, which can be caused by torpedoes, mines, and other large explosions. The higher your damage resistance, the less damage you take from an attack. All right. That's nice that they added that part. And also 24.4 in Starship Control Expertise. This skill reflects your ability to manipulate and debilitate your foes in combat, as well as resisting effect to attempt to effects that attempt to inflict the same upon your starship. Now, this is definitely part of a, like I said, a space set. So if you equipped 2 of these weapons and that universal console, or just combine them, mismatch components, you're going to get plus 25 in Tricobalt projectile damage and also plus 25% in plasma direct energy weapon damage. So if you want to increase your plasma based direct energy weapons, to a set piece of this thing is going to do that for you. Also, if you have 3 pieces of this thing, advanced hull technology, so plus 40 kinetic damage resistance rating, plus 40 in Starship weapon specialization, that's going to improve the critical hit chance with weapons. Nice! And also hull penetration, going to improve penetration for Starship weapons by plus 40. All of these things I like. Kinetic damage resistance, very cool to have. More critical chance, and also hull penetration. I love all of them. Now this thing doesn't have any activatable or anything like that. It's just, I actually, if I remove this thing, is it still going to be the same? Does it still give me the 3 set bonus? No. Okay, so you kind of need to have the universal console and 2 pieces of this thing, like I said in earlier stage on this video. Very cool, very cool. What else do I have to tell you guys? Nothing, that's about it. I'm going to head off to the NPC to change my outfit to the sauna, looking like this a little bit. So this is the tailor, this is the NPC where you can actually change the different, the way your character looks like. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm actually going to do, where was it? was under uniforms, helmets and hats, head covering. So we got a couple of different options right here. So we got this scarf. It's going all the way from the top of your head all the way to around your neck. I'm looking at this thing. Maybe I could change color to make it more visible a little bit. And you can also, I think you can also change the upper part. Oh yeah, definitely. The upper part as well. And also what is behind you, this scarf. Nice. Wasn't there another option? Feline. Okay, so there is a feline option. What's the difference? Oh, the feline is very short and it's basically clipping through my cranial ridges right there. My head is just too big. Sorry about that. My head is just too big. Can I make my head a little bit? No, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to destroy my character just because of this head item. Very cool. So you can also you are going to get also a hat that is definitely featured in the movie as well. Also, yeah, I'm also going to feature the uniform. So let me do that as well. All right, let's do a uniform vest, as I believe where it was, and where was it? Upper. Okay, so even the gloves are part of, oh, that was too much zooming in. So you can also change out the way your character looks like by equipping different gloves. So you got Sona's gloves right here. Anything else? No. Erosion Bear glove from Sona. Okay, so nothing else. These are just different parts of that, but that's what you get. You also got the vest, as is featured in the movie, with like very cool gold plates. Attributes to this vest. Looks cool. Can also change everything, I guess. Most people love to customize their characters. Something like that could be fun to utilize. And your gloves as well. Nice. Let's see. Do we have? Nope. Nope. Shoulder pads. No. Kabali. Herogen. Collar. Nope. Chest piece. Leather bands. Wrist. I'm not seeing any changes on this part. Oh, there is that centerpiece. Leather band. That could work. No, those are from the other ones. Right wrist. Erosion flowers. Minus gauntlet. No, that's not part of the Sona at the back. Nothing for that as well. Tucked high. There we go. We got the Sona pants, feet, boots from the Sona. Here we go. So this is the entire outfit. Now, obviously, I'm just choosing some really weird random colors so you guys can actually have like a better understanding of what kind of color customization can be done on these, and what kind of options that there are. Yeah, it's looking really bad. Yeah, but it is what it is, and you guys can definitely look it up on your own. Anything else we can add up here? Nope. Nope, that's about it. Belt. Ooh. Lots of options. Miner's belt. Jumper. No, that's about it. That is about it for this outfit. We do have a little bit of clipping issues on the sides, but I guess that is something that Cryptic has to work on. I like this one better on the uniform. Now, I butchered all of the colors, obviously. You guys are definitely going to not like the character the way it is looking right now, but I like it. I definitely like it. Anyway, let's conclude this video. That was everything that you guys could find in the Sonar logbox. I hope you guys had a little bit of entertainment coming out of this channel, and if you guys like all of the items or a particular item in this video, try the exchange. Look for it. If it is pricey or not, if it is affordable, grab it and use it on your character. Those ground traits were really awesome to utilize for me personally. So definitely a good thing that I actually did this video. Anyway, hope to see you on the next video, guys. For now, take care and later.